Today I just want to take a couple minutes and walk you through an exercise that we really like here for our hockey players called two-way skater. All we're going to do here is we're going to set up, feet right underneath your hips, and you're going to squat down as far as you can while keeping your back flat. So if you hit a point where you start to round or collapse, you want to come just above that. One of the big things that we notice with hockey players, really at all levels, is that when they skate, some of them stand up too high. So if you look, if this is my skating depth, this is as far as I can stride out. But if I drop my hips a little bit more, I can stride that much further. So if you look at the difference from here to here, you're looking at another 8 inches potentially you're going to add to somebody's stride length just by dropping their hips a little bit. So we want to find that optimal depth for them based on the structure of their hips, based on their build, based on the leverage between their femur and their torso. Find that depth and keep them there. And then all we're going to do is have them stride out on a 45-degree angle with a toe flick at the end, and then stride under with that same toe flick. So the other side, it's here, here. And the toe flick is important. Another way that people lose power in their skating stride is that when they finish, they're not pushing through their foot at the end. And it's the same thing when they cross over here, they're not driving under with that other foot. So we really want to try to cue full extension on this leg and when they drive under, just to reinforce that habit. One of the other things that we're really looking for here is, what is this front knee, or what is this stance knee doing? When they reach out, are they collapsing in? Are they standing up taller? Both of those things are pretty common. And what we use this exercise mostly to reinforce single leg stability and to reinforce function of this lateral hip musculature here. So when we go here, we want to see that they're keeping this alignment here. If you start to see this, sometimes what that results in is players riding their inside edge a little bit too much when they skate. So when they push off this leg, if this is collapsing in, they ride their inside edge, it increases the friction on the ice and it slows them down. So we'll use this exercise just down low, stride out, stride under, stride out, stride under, about 45 degrees both ways. We'll do it for 6 reps or so on each side, and then we'll progress sets throughout the off season. And we look at it as a progression from lateral mini band walks and backward monster walks and things like that. We also look at it as a way to kind of get inside the player's skating pattern, try to see if there's any limitations that might be slowing them down or potentially causing them or increasing their risk of injury.